What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. Just backed into the trailer not long ago. Made sure I had all the paperwork I needed inside the truck here, since I was preloaded on Friday. But first off, I hope you guys had a good holiday, a good Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. Mine was pretty good. Got to hang out with family and all and everything else. But it's the day after Christmas. It's Tuesday. We got to get back to work. We don't deliver till tomorrow in Nebraska. We got 5 hours and 14 minutes to our first stop, which is going to be our fuel stop in Missouri. And then from there, we're going to go on over to Fairbury, Nebraska, which is where we deliver at tomorrow. So pretty easy ride. Nothing but driving today for the most part. So have not too much to worry about. But as you guys probably seen one of the first clips, I put a fast fuel system on this truck. Not fast, air dog fuel system on this truck. So a lot of people rant and rave about the air dog and fast fuel systems for these trucks. So I went ahead and bit the bullet. I went and bought one. We're gonna see how it does. Apparently it keeps air out of the system, air out of the fuel system, consistent fuel pressure, better fuel mileage apparently, more horsepower, better throttle response, so on and so forth. So we're gonna put it to the test on this long trip. It was a pretty easy install. Really easy install. It replaces your secondary fuel bowl that hangs on the side of the frame. So, well, I guess that would be your technically it's not the primary, but it goes through there first. It's your water fuel separator that sits on the side of the frame. That's the word I was looking for. It replaces that. So you got another water fuel filter that hangs on there. It goes into a fuel filter. It goes in and it goes through the other fuel filter on the motor, and then it goes into the system. So it's supposed to be more filtration as well. So we're gonna put that to the test on this long trip. Like I said, we're already loaded. If you caught my last video, you'd know we got loaded. We got 42,000 pounds, and we're ready to go. So we gonna head out from now, and I don't know, I'll catch you guys some point down the road. Alright, well, we have stopped finally in St. Joseph, Missouri to get fuel. It is 3:17 here, so kind of made it perfect. Made it over here before we got really too low on fuel, because once it hits that line, it'll stay there for a while, and after that it just starts dropping real quick. So go in here, give her our code, and get filled up. We'll get back on the road. Which I'll show you guys. She's filthy. She's dirty, and I hate her being dirty, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. You know, it is what it is. You gotta ride dirty sometimes. Can't always be clean, but we're gonna finish getting this fill up done, and probably grab some food, something to eat while I'm in here for lunch, because it's about lunchtime, and get back on the road. we do? $676.27 for 191 gallons. It's gonna be cheaper than that because it's mud flat. So I still yet to go get my receipt, but I'm gonna pull this truck out of the way. It's getting kind of busy over here now, so we get pulled up here. If I can get out of high gear. Get our miles reset. That's good enough. All right, I'm gonna go inside, get this receipt, probably grab something for lunch, and get back on the road. Alright y'all, a couple hours later, we're stopped for the night, about still an hour and a half away from the guy I got delivered to, but he's in the small towns and there's nowhere for me to park out there. So I just do the rest of the trek in the morning. I would like to throw the drone up to kind of see what's around, but it's a little too windy for that, so maybe we'll get some drone footage tomorrow or something. More drone footage tomorrow or something, or maybe if it calms down a little bit later on I may throw it up, but because it's only like, I don't know, 2 o'clock right about now, which I normally don't stop this early, so it's very early for me when it comes to stopping for the night. So yeah, got some food, gonna relax for a little while, maybe throw the drone up later if it snow calms down a little bit and the wind dies down, and see what's kind of around and about, and maybe do some editing today. I guess it kind of depends on how I feel. It's early, so I probably won't really lay down until later on, so I may do some editing today, start editing this video. But yeah, with that being said, if I don't throw up any drone footage after this, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. in Nebraska, and the roads are pretty horrible out here. Seems like they got a lot more weather than Kansas did, because Kansas was a lot smoother, but we're only about 30 minutes away from our drop, so I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully this guy's here on time. I sent him a text message about 30 minutes ago. Still haven't got anything back yet, so got a feeling this is going to be one of those waiting around for him to get there. But it is what it is, so I'm going to keep focusing on what I'm doing so we can get there and get unloaded. Alright, y'all, well, we have made it. Just talked to this guy that's in front of me. You see these roads are not the greatest back here, but apparently this guy has a dock, which is cool, somewhere back up in here. But it's all ice. I slid a little bit this morning on that turn that's way down there coming down this street. So I got my axles locked in now because I know for a fact that I'll probably forget to lock them in once I get unloaded. It's one thing when I got weight on my rear. So I don't know where this dock is. I'm guessing it's right over this, around this corner right here. Around this, it's not really a silo, it's a, I'm guessing that's liquid storage. But I can still feel it back in sliding a little bit when I get off the clutch. So it's gonna be fun getting out of here, that's for sure. Okay, there's a dock there. I don't know if that's where we're gonna be going in at. I'm gonna kind of wait and see. Okay, yeah, he's turning around, so I'm gonna back up for him. Ooh, we're sliding. Does he want me to come on in?
I think if I were you, I'd just go ahead and pull up there like I did. You know, do a spin around.
Okay, 10-4. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna set you guys down and I'll catch back with you in a minute so I can pay attention. Oh, man. That's the aftermath. Running through the snow. It's ice. It's ice. So it's gonna be fun heading up to York, Nebraska after this with no weight on the tandems. So there was a pretty gnarly crosswind at one point, so we shall see. But at least this guy has a dock, so I'm not standing in the cold unloading this crap. So this guy that's in front of me in that Peterbilt, he's going to the same spot I'm going to, so which that's the aftermath of turning around with the spread. But at least it's on dirt and snow and ice, so I didn't really have to worry about tearing up anything. But I'm gonna get these doors open, wait for him to get unloaded, and hit the road to York. That's wild. That's crazy. But it is what it is. Gotta get it done. Had to throw the bumper up. But if you ask me, this will be a pretty decent thumbnail spot. So, but yeah, we're gonna wait around, wait for him to get unloaded so I can get unloaded and we can get up out of here. Alright, y'all. Figured you guys would probably like to see this. Well, see what's going on getting up out of here. As you can see, nothing but snow and ice out here. It's like 20 something degrees or so out here. just got unloaded. Kind of cheeched my door a little bit, which is fantastic. It's fine, it's just a seal. Yeah, she a little, I'm gonna have to fix that. So that's the seal to the inside of the trailer that got screwed up. I'm gonna have to self-tapper this back in when I get it home tonight, I guess, because that's no good. This one's still fine. I'm gonna have to self-tapper that and reseal that back up. But it's no big deal while hauling seed, but I just hate for that to be open like that, but it is what it is. That's what happens with some of these docks, but like I said, easily fixable. It's not like the actual door's damaged, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, adjust you guys a little bit here. Give me a second. All right. Let's try to get up out of here without tearing anything up. Yeah, that seal, that's a quick fix. I'm not too worried about that. That is an easy fix. When I get home, I should have some longer screws rather than them freaking nails that they got in there, and I'll throw a couple screws in the door. Well, at least it's warming up a little bit from the 20 degrees it was out earlier. This is the place I'll be coming back to tomorrow. I got a scheduled to come back up here for 4:30 tomorrow, something like that. Which we'll see how that goes. But I'll be home tonight, so because the load that I'm picking up doesn't deliver till tomorrow morning. Keep my axles locked in until I get on this street down here. Keep my diff locked, I guess, more or less I should say, until I get on this street down here where it's more dry, because it's dry on the actual road. It's just back here it's not so pretty, because I slid this morning trying to come into this turn at like 5 miles an hour. Now, I hope you guys can see all right. So I definitely don't know what you're looking at right about now. Well, we're scheduled to pick up our next load at like 8 or something like that. Yeah, 8:18, but we won't get there till 9:30, which is typical. So this is where I slid at this morning. So I'm gonna take this kind of slow. Cause my front end slid on me. But that other guy that was here, he's going to the same spot to pick up as well that I'm going to. I don't know where he's headed after that though, but I guess once I get over that way, if it's only one dock or whatever may have you, I'm gonna probably try to fix that seal on the door. I'm gonna try to hammer that nail back in there. Grab my hammer. I think I should still have a hammer in this truck. If not, I'll figure out something to use as a hammer to try to set that nail back in there enough to seal the trailer off, and then I'll put a couple flat screws in there that won't get caught and sink a couple of them in there, and that'll fix that. Unlock our diff, and let's get on up out of here. We can drop our front bumper. Just like that, we're back on better roads. But I'll catch you guys once we get over there to get backed in, get loaded, and head on back to Illinois. Filthy. Oh. All right, y'all. Well, we finally made it here in a dock. It took forever to try to find somebody on a low staff because, you know, after the holidays, some people are still on holiday break, so kind of have to walk around with the guy in the green Peterbilt over here. We walked around and tried to find somebody. Finally found somebody. Apparently there was somebody back here, but they had the door locked. So, but yeah, other than that, not too bad. I've been to this place a couple times in the Volvo. I used to come up here like, I think pretty much every other week, if not like that full week. I'd bring a load up here, deliver it the next day, pick up, go back and do it all over again for a while. So this is one of my used to be one of my normal runs when I worked for my dad. So yeah, love this place. This is one of those places where as long as the load's ready, they'll load you no matter what time you get here, as long as they're open, and no matter how early you are. If your day's early and, you know, the load's ready, they'll go ahead and load you days early. So, which this is the same place we'll be coming back to tomorrow. So the load that I'm getting, we're going back to normal, deliver it tomorrow. Then we go back to Leroy, pick up, come back to the same guy that I delivered to this morning, deliver to him tomorrow, and then we come over here tomorrow, Friday, pick up and take it on back to normal. So round trip once again, which I don't mind. These loads pay really, really, really good. So, and I like the scale over here. The scale over here is really good scale too. So I'm the first to get loaded. I'm gonna scale the truck, make sure I'm not over gross, which I shouldn't be because I don't have a lot of fuel in the truck, but like to kind of check that out just in case, because when I put fuel in the truck, I'm gonna fill it up. So if I'm close to gross, I won't fill the whole truck up. So, you know, so guys, I'll be running 80 back, so it'd be a lot of scales that I'm gonna be passing. I gotta pass a Nebraska scale, going into Iowa, middle of Iowa scale, and the Illinois scale. So, which I expect them to be open since it's 2 days after the holiday. I expect them to really be open, pulling trucks in. So got to make sure everything's right and everything's good to go. But other than that, sit here, get loaded, and we get up out of here. All right, y'all, we're loaded. Came down here to the Petro to double check the weight on the truck. I used their scale, and it was reading kilograms instead of pounds. And I did the conversion on Google for things, and I don't know, something just didn't seem right. So I came down here to the cat scale to double check it. So therefore, if I did read something wrong or something like that, at least I got a scale ticket to prove that it's fine. So I'll put the weight up on the screen somewhere around here from the cat scale app. We're actually pretty balanced out, and I should be able to fill up the truck without having to worry about being overweight. So we're gonna hit the road now. We got 7 hours home. We should get home around 6, probably more like about 7 o'clock. So we shall see. I'm also gonna elaborate a little bit on why I decide to check the weight, and why sometimes I don't check the weight. Well, if I tell them how to load the truck, I check the weight, which most of the time I do, but I forgot this time for some stupid reason. So they just kind of load the truck how they normally load a truck. And just luckily this time around, they didn't put a lot of weight on me, so it didn't screw the truck out of whack to where I would have had to make them rework it. But yeah, that's the reason why I double checked it. Most of the time I don't check the weight because, like I said, I have them loaded the way I wanted it loaded. And as long as I'm not over gross, I'm fine because of the spread. So I wasn't too worried about it, but it's always cheaper to hit the cat scale than it is to get a ticket at the weight station. Always remember that. So, on 80 now. Luckily it's open now, so we don't see what this fuel mileage does. Because, yeah. So, with this headwind that I got, with the wind that's out here, we don't see how it changes once we get to cruising speed out of Nebraska and Iowa and slow it down a little bit. So, but there's a pretty nasty wind out, so I don't expect it to get too much better, but we shall see. Here because there's like 5 more pumps open right about now and it's not that busy, so I'm gonna run inside, grab my stuff, and get back in the truck. Shouldn't take too long. All right, y'all, we pretty much done made it. About 10 minutes out from the shop now. Man, this is a long one. It's a long one. Very, very long one. It felt so long. Like, Nebraska and Iowa just seem like they take forever to get through. It's just very long. But I woke up for the most part after I crossed over into Illinois. pretty wide awake now. Still a little tired, but I'm pretty wide awake. I'm gonna get that seal fixed on that door back there when I get to the shop. Won't take me long, couple minutes, and head on home, take a shower, all that good stuff. But we gotta do the same. Well, I had to do the same thing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna record tomorrow or not, just because I'm literally gonna be doing the same exact thing all over again. So guess I give you guys some turbo noise. Pardon the wind noise, but a little bit of Jake action, even though you can barely hear it. It'll probably barely come through on the GoPro. Oh, but with that being said, I'm gonna end this one here. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out all the Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all that good stuff if you want to communicate. Merch link is in the bio. Amazon links are in the bio for things that are done to the truck that are on Amazon or from Amazon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, every single one of you, for all the comments and likes and everything you guys have left on previous videos. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching my videos and supporting me through this journey that I'm going on. And I hope you guys have a really good week, or the rest of your week, or depending on when I upload this, because it'll probably be the weekend 9 times out of 10. So hope you guys have a good weekend. And if I don't upload before the end of the year, I hope you guys have a good New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.